So today I got the man, the myth, the legend,
I don't know about all that.
Big Philly in the building. We're gonna do this Browns preview for this season.
Yes, sir.
So with that being said, we're gonna start off with offense. Then we're gonna go to defense. We're gonna talk about the special teams. We're gonna talk about the coaching. Then we're gonna go to these predictions.
Okay.
So starting off, how do you feel about the Browns going into the season?
Man, so being in Cleveland, you always have high hopes, but they weren't realistic before, right?
Okay.
This year, I have very high hopes for the squad. Like Andrew Berry did an excellent job putting the squad together, and I think he's trying to put all the chips in right now and just try to go big. So I'm expecting big things, bro.
Okay.
Big things.
Okay.
Big things.
I feel the same. My sentiments is really similar. Besides the year we went to the playoffs a few years back,
Yeah.
I feel like this actually exceeds that because now we have a quarterback that we all trust. Granted, he had a week 6 game, so to speak. But
You think so?
I
You think that was weak?
That was.
To come in at the end of the season
I didn't
and
expect
throw for 2,500?
I didn't expect much out of him in the last 6 games.
Yeah.
But he did do okay. But people automatically think they forget he's been out the league for a year plus. So sometimes people are like Deshaun Watson, he should come back throwing 400 yards, 15 touchdowns, no interceptions type vibe. So, but long story short, Andrew Berry has done a great job this offseason. Shouts to him. I feel I have way more confidence in the coaching now going into this season.
Why?
More because Jim Schwartz and the person that we got, the special teams coach, because I hated
Raven
because I hated all
Bubba.
What's his name, Prefer?
Yeah.
I hated Mike Prefer.
He wasn't it.
And K. York, if you want to stay on this team,
Look, man,
you better make some field goals, man. I don't care how strong your leg is.
Figure it out. Figure that shit out, man.
You get in trouble.
like that's a conflict of interest. For the niggas. They better figure it out. Come on.
They're gonna come up in Philly in about 3 weeks. It's gonna be bad for them. But Jim Schwartz, and it's the revamped defense.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the defense.
We'll start with the defense. I'm about to say you preaching defense.
All right, so the main acquisition, Dalvin Tomlinson.
Think that was the main one? We just got Zedarius.
I mean, this okay. I'm talking about free.
2 Minnesota players.
Shout out to Zedarius too.
Yeah.
But I feel like because we had got what's his name, Obo.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah.
But Obo, I was confident with Obo.
Mm-hmm.
I feel he'd be solid. But the fact that we have a defensive tackle that we can have faith in, that says a lot to me.
Obo is a hybrid player, kind of like a Vaughn, where you put him on the end.
Mm-hmm.
You can throw him into a linebacker if you wanted to.
Right.
And so that really depends, because I don't remember what Source was running in Detroit, but if they run in a 4-3, you will see Obo probably on the end somewhere.
Right.
Because he's flexible, he can bend the corner like Miles can. But to have like somebody like Dalvin really clogging up the middle, bro, that's gonna change the game.
It's gonna change the game. So what I heard was they might put Zedarius as the other defensive tackle in some fronts.
No.
Please, no.
Hold on.
Oh, hear me out now. Hear me out. Not like starting.
All right.
They're gonna have Obo coming off the bench.
Yeah.
As the first sub to come in, but
Yeah.
I heard because they run the wide 9.
Mm-hmm.
So think about Miles, Tomlinson, Smith, and Obo. I mean, they used to do it with the Giants. They had 4 defensive ends basically out there.
But they had OC Umanura and another your gap twin brother.
Oh, Michael Strahan. Hey man, he gonna get smacked, man. He gonna get smacked.
Like, bro, then you talk about Hall of Famers, you can't compare the two. I mean, it sounds good in theory, but
Right.
I just my biggest thing for the front 7 is to get the attention away from Miles.
Right.
So that he can, get his every once in a while, and then somebody on the opposite end make up for it.
Okay.
Because Clowney didn't do that.
He didn't.
You know, he was at the bottom in his career. He's older. He has his injuries, so he obviously couldn't get pressure to the quarterback like he wanted to all the time.
Right.
But Miles is going to catch a double team, so somebody on that line needs to
just step up.
Step up.
Okay.
That's all I'm asking.
And you know, and I'm gonna put this out there. I think Myles Garrett's the best defensive end in the league.
No.
Who you got over him?
Come on, bro. TJ.
This is my thing about TJ Watt.
TJ, bro.
TJ Watt is a dog. Give you that.
Okay.
But nobody gets double teamed more than Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett.
True. That's not true.
He's the most double teamed defensive end in the field.
Okay, well,
if you
want to say Ian, that's cool.
Yes,
Because he does not get double teamed more than Aaron Donald.
Well, Aaron Donald's a defensive tackle.
I know. That's what I said.
That's why I said Ian. Yeah, Ian wise.
You got it.
Yeah. So TJ Watt, they run the 3-4 up there, so
yeah.
He got way better. I ain't gonna say angles, but the scheme fits more because he doesn't get double teamed as much.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you don't even know if he's actually pass rushing. Yeah. He could be playing in coverage.
Off the line, yeah.
Yeah. So.
He's not always in the 3-point
and that's the thing. Yeah, he might have more sacks. He might have more. You know, he might do more. But when you look at the overall, stats of everything, you will realize that Myles Garrett gets double teamed the most as far as the end position is concerned. And it's not been close.
Well, let me ask you this then. So, who do you think has a bigger impact on the overall flow of the game, Myles or TJ?
I feel like Myles.
Okay.
And the reason why I say this is because I feel like Pittsburgh has an identity already. So even though TJ is the man, they have people in positions that help him out more. You know, Casey Hayward, like he has somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, hey, the Browns got to figure that out.
Hey,
they got to figure that out.
Is it Casey or Cam? It's Cameron. Regardless,
they got both. You talking about Cameron Hayward?
Yeah. He got so like Myles has never had nobody else on the line that can help like that. And Clowney, as good as Clowney was, or whatever the case may have been, he's never been a pressure guy. He's always been a run. He's like a run stopper.
Yep.
He's really good at, he's tall. He can put his hands up. He can, stuff like that. But now, Darius out there, man, and he's one of the few people that's had multiple 10+ sacks each year. So
spooky season. It's gonna be real spooky out there.
And I just hope we get it together.
But you know what though, True? Like to your point, I will agree with you that I think Myles' overall impact was larger because there's less talent on the team.
Okay.
With the defense that we have now, there's no reason for him not to be able to eat.
That's true.
And the defensive issue has never been the front seven. We're gonna be honest.
It has not been.
As bad as such as our linebackers can be with Taki and
Teriyaki and Walker and
right? Oh, Mr. Glassman.
Glass.
It's not the front seven, bro. It's the secondary.
Okay.
But
let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that. I think bringing in Jim Schwartz is gonna change that. Jim is solely focused on the front seven, putting pressure, and just letting the secondary breathe and do their thing. Where opposite with Joe Woods, it was these exotic blitz packages with a quarterback. It's like, bro, you can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. So what was the biggest issue of last year on the defense?
Burnt coverage.
Burnt coverage.
We got burnt by the Jets. We got burnt by Atlanta. We got burnt by New England.
All teams you shouldn't be getting burnt by.
Like, it didn't make sense. Like, we have the foot speed. We have the strength of corners to hold up.
We do.
But if you put them in these funky packages where you playing zone on one end, you got man on this side with Denzel, it don't make sense.
It don't make sense. So, the main thing about this year, I feel exactly what you're saying. Zone coverage. We have man corners. I'm gonna just say we have man-to-man corners.
They big.
They're physical. Yep. They want to touch the receiver. They want to be in a midst type stuff.
Pause. You can't just say that.
Midst.
They want to touch the receiver.
They want to. They play the prison stuff. You know, man. It's cool. I'm sending this video to clinic, man. He's done. Or Hoosier, wherever he's at. One of these hospitals. But anywho, the main thing was Joe Woods was putting people in zone when they should be playing man. They did not utilize the defense the right way.
I just want to say shout out to John Johnson. He was a cool nigga. You never was in position, my boy.
How do you go be so good and so trash for us?
You got Andrew Sandejo.
Hey,
John Johnson.
That's crazy. Listen, the fact that Andrew was mentioned on this podcast, this is it. Hey, everybody, we shutting this. No. The worst safety ever. Old as dirt. Could not do nothing.
Hey,
Couldn't tackle.
He gonna tackle you at some point. It might be in the parking lot. He gonna get you though. He gonna get you.
He gonna hunt you down. Okay, say less. Jim Schwartz, in his career, has always been in the top 10 in man-to-man coverage. That's all I'm looking forward to, man.
Yep.
He gonna play man. He gonna be like, hey, y'all figure it out there. We gonna send the pressure. Y'all better hold it down. And that's the main thing I'm looking forward to. Oh, and I have to say, Grant Delpit. I'm an LSU fan. Always been an LSU fan.
All right.
He improved later in the year. At first, I didn't know what the heck he was doing. But I feel like with more, what's the word? With a coach that knows how to coach, I think he's going to have a great year this year.
Yeah. I mean, it's a maturation process, obviously.
Right.
And then on top of that, Grant was dealing with injuries when he got here. Then he got injured again. Saw that whole rehab process, but I think he finally is going to be able to have a full season where he can just be himself.
Okay.
Because Grant is a thumper. Like, he really get to the ball.
Pause. Big pause.
He gets to the ball. He gonna crack you, but it's just a matter of him maintaining his health. But I think Grant gonna have a good season.
Okay. So who do you look forward to most on the defense this year?
Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and say my boy Greg Newsome.
Okay.
I think Newsome is gonna probably have his breakout year. I mean, Denzel's Denzel. The Warden.
Right.
He gonna do his job, but
when healthy.
Yeah, I think between Greg and Emerson, Martin Emerson, you're gonna see the two corners really break out this year.
Okay. And who was somebody in the rookie class that you're looking forward to seeing?
I don't know yet. That's
a toughie.
That one's gonna be out there.
That's a toughie.
Man.
Okay.
It's gonna be out there. I don't know yet.
Okay.
They still got some cats like they brought in a lot of rookies like my boy Quincy Wilson was a safety that came from Indy. So we'll see what he does, but I don't know, man. The jury's still out on the rookies.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm looking at. I actually like the center for Old State, but he's never going to play. Just because we got Nick Harris, and we got the other guy, the starter. I can't think of his name. Ethan. Pochich. So, I know we got the big boy from Old State, man. I'm waiting to see on that one.
But you also gotta understand though, he can shift.
Can he?
He can shift. Yeah.
Really?
He can shift.
See, I didn't know much about him because I don't watch college football like that, so I don't. I don't.
Hey, look, man.
I wait till after the season for the most part, man. I watch the playoffs and that's about it. And I watch Old State every blue moon. So
he can shift.
He can shift. 6'8". Crazy.
Hey,
Okay.
We talking about guards? We talking about lines now?
Yeah.
Hey, my man on that left end need to go ahead and step it up.
To my Jed?
Hey, you need to go ahead and step it up.
Hey, listen here, Jed. Hey, listen.
Hey, Jed, figure that out.
Figure it out, man.
Figure it out.
You're not bad. You're not bad. You're okay, but you're like okay bad. Like it's like we need promise. We need to see you do something.
Yeah.
I knew it was bad for us because I figured we re-signed Jack Conklin, and I actually figured we'll go get another left tackle and put him back on the right side. Since it's right tackles is important, but they ain't as important as the left tackle.
Yeah.
So I don't know, Jack. Figure it out, man. Figure it out.
He is smart. He is a smart football player. You gotta understand he played on the right side.
Right.
Because of Tua.
Right.
In Alabama. So he has the ability to, move on the line. But it's just a matter of him getting comfortable, bro. I mean, if we're gonna be honest, that's probably the toughest position on the line, on the offense, in the league. Like, you got the best pass rusher coming at you every single play.
True.
But you got to figure it out, though, dog. It's time. It's time for you to step it up.
I low-key feel like he ain't got that dog in him. He ain't showed it to me yet. Like, I feel like he doesn't have the... I feel like he need to be more nasty as a left tackle. But it's maybe not his persona, but I just need to feel like I
feel you, though.
I can trust him.
Yeah, I feel you.
He be looking cool out there with the visor on and all that, but no, go block something.
Yeah, get your hands dirty.
Go get your hands dirty. Get down in them trenches. So my final thing about the offense. Well, we didn't even talk about Deshaun Watson. And, we going to offense. My fault because we started talking about Jed. And I thought we was already. No, you good. So listen, the offense. Do you want to? Are we a top 5 offense this year?
No.
Okay.
No.
Are we a top 10 offense?
Top 15. And I don't want people. I want people to take that the wrong way.
Okay.
But you gotta understand the parity of the league right now.
Okay.
You have teams that have had their receivers and their running backs and their quarterbacks together a lot longer than the Browns have.
True.
So
true.
That's not to say that they're gonna be bad,
Mm-hmm.
but it might be fortunate other more consistent offenses ahead of us.
Okay.
You gotta think about the Chargers. Mm-hmm. You gotta think about KC. You gotta think about the Jets now. Bro, you plug somebody like A-Rod in, who's a first ballot Hall of Famer, they gonna eat.
True.
They were eating with what's his name? Like, what's his
name? Mike White.
Mike White,
because Zach wasn't doing it.
Zach wasn't doing it. Garrett was wide open, like, hey. But listen, like, Buffalo, even under our division, Cincinnati, Baltimore, you got all these teams that still kind of have, like,
that's true,
some type of harmony already. So the Browns got to figure it out.
Top 15.
Top 15.
That's still good. But I was okay.
And quite honestly, in order for us to be where you are talking, you got to give Chubb the ball.
Oh, that's what I was going to
You got to give Chubb the ball.
You got to give Chubb the ball, for sure.
We have Deshaun Watson, which means we now have our trusted cornerstone of a quarterback.
Right.
But the offense still runs through Nick Chubb. I don't care who we have, bro. Give that man the ball. So,
random question before I get into the soliloquy with Nick Chubb and all that.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Stefanski should be calling the plays?
No.
You think it should be Van Pelt?
Absolutely.
I do too.
Absolutely.
That's just a random sidebar, but I feel like if we had him being a coordinator, we would be better off offensively. And it's not like we have a bad offense, but Kevin is very vanilla. He's a very...
I'm going to say this, bro. I love Kevin Stefanski. I think Kevin's going to be the coach. Mm-hmm. He's going to stay here, no question, no hot seat.
Right.
But witnessing a game in person where you call a draw play to Kareem Hunt on 4th and 8, where you had the ability
to win the game, you gotta get that up, bro. Get that play going up, bro.
I saw what I needed to say.
All right, duly noted. Noted. And the one time we did have Van Pelt call the plays, I was against the Cowboys.
Yes.
Against the Cowboys?
Yes, it was.
Man,
and you know what they did?
We dropped 47. Odell looked like
Odell.
Like
Odell.
Okay.
Little end around. Said, do. Yeah, come on, man.
Okay. So, about the offense, I believe Deshaun Watson, by the end of the year, will establish himself as a top 10 quarterback. Again.
I was about to ask you where you placed him. Okay.
Right now, going into the season, just due to the fact of his rust and everything, he's not a top 10 quarterback. Right now, he's not.
Name 9 quarterbacks better than Deshaun.
Hold up, I'm gonna explain it though. I'm gonna explain it.
Hey, what this called? Stand on that.
I'm about to explain it. Right. So before the season where he took the year off, I believe Deshaun Watson was the second best quarterback in the NFL. And I will argue he might be right there with Patrick.
Okay. And
you know, stats might prove that and stuff like that. But
numbers lie.
But numbers definitely lie. Okay, so this is my thing. Okay, we got Patrick, we got Lamar, we got Joey, we got a dude from the Chargers, Herbert, we got A-Rod. Let me think about this.
No, Josh Allen?
Josh Allen.
Okay.
Just right now, I hate to say this, and it's gonna sound wild.
I'm about to walk off.
It's gonna sound wild. What you think? You know what I was about to say?
Man, I'm about to walk off.
Hold on, that's 6. That's 6.
Yeah, that's 6.
I'm trying to think. Who in the NFC?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
You gonna give it to him now? You think it's too soon?
I'm gonna give it to him for right now. We just talking about going to this season.
He was in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and going to this season. Jalen Hurts.
Respectfully.
Dang, maybe it's not.
Come on, man.
Let me think about it. Jalen Hurts.
Bro, look, this is what I want y'all to understand. For all y'all people that was trying to play Deshaun Watson, all right, the last season he played a full season. He led the league with 4,700 yards. Mm-hmm. And I want y'all to understand something. His number 1 receiver was Will Fuller. Mm-hmm. Look Will Fuller's stats up. He's never played more than 7 games in a season. So that means he was throwing to secondary receivers, bro. And led the league and took them to the playoffs.
That's true.
And y'all talking about, I don't know. Come on now.
So, all right. So, I'm gonna actually take that back. And what I'm going to say is...
No, stand on that.
No, but listen, you're right. But at the time, I had to think about it.
All
right, so right now, I got him at like 8.
Okay.
But overall, like, if you go by career and stuff like that, I think he's a top 5 quarterback.
Absolutely.
I believe that. I believe he's better than Josh Allen.
And see, now, my thing is, I was about to say, now you start going to the people you mentioned, what has Josh Allen done in the playoffs? What has Justin Herbert done in the playoffs?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But they, like, you remember you said continuity, like, just doing stuff. They had a whole year, so they're locked into their stuff right now. It's going to be a new offense for him, things like that. Yeah. But the player Deshaun Watson is a top 5 quarterback.
Absolutely.
But going into the season, I got him at like 8.
I give you that.
I was wrong about 10. I jumped the gun. I stand on that. For sure. I stand on that. But by the end of the season, top 5.
Top 5.
No debate.
The NFL has a very bad narrative of giving you, like, what have you done for me lately? Right. So we look at the overall body of work, they really aren't like that. But, they had a great one season, or their last 5-6 game stretch was fantastic. QBR was over 100. Bro, don't give me that. Because Dak has the best QBR every single season. But for all you Dallas Cowboys fans...
It's nasty.
Huh? Come on, man.
Hey, Greg, figure that out, man.
Hey, figure it out, bro.
Figure it out, Greg. Figure it out. They not it. They not. That's not it. Shout out to them. Nice stadium, though.
Beautiful.
Beautiful,
bro. I got AT&T service myself.
Okay.
I love it.
I do, too.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. All right, so about the offense. Mm-hmm. You got to get Nick Chubb the ball. Do he get 20 carries a game?
He should have no less than 17. I don't care who we play. I know that, scripting, game planning is very subjective depending on who you play week to week.
Okay.
But Nick Chubb should have no less than 17 carries a game.
I agree.
Derrick Henry gets no less than 17 to 18 carries a game.
They ain't got nobody else to get a ball to up there. They got to give him the rock.
A Higbo.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Tennessee, figure it out, man.
Hey, man.
Don't figure it out, man.
But that's my thing, though. Like, dependability. You got to give it to who you know is going to be dependable with the rock.
Sure.
I don't care. And he's proven himself to be overall healthy. We have a phenomenal line. We have multiple Pro Bowlers on the line. They're going to protect him at the line of scrimmage. And once he get that shadow of light, bro, he gone. Like,
for sure.
Give Chubb the ball.
Give Chubb the ball.
Now, let me ask you this, though. With contract issues coming up, Kareem maybe not being retained.
Okay.
How would you feel about them bringing in Zeke?
No.
Why?
No, I'm cool.
Why?
I'm cool. So I'm gonna put this out there. I've never been an Ezekiel Elliott fan. I just don't.
Okay.
If we get him for dirt cheap, like $3 million or something like that. But what he probably seeking is not no.
Yeah.
I actually got faith in Jerome Ford. That's just me personally. I got faith he can be a good second back.
I have more faith in D'Ernest because D'Ernest has proven himself.
That's true, but he ain't here.
I know.
He ain't here. And they ain't Filton. Filton can't. Nah. Filton, yeah. He might not make the roster low key. He might not make the roster.
So that goes back to my point about Ezekiel Elliott.
Okay.
I mean, everybody said he lost a touch. If he did, this is the perfect chance for him to go ahead and chase that ring and have a diminished, position behind the number one running back.
Right. I don't think there's enough balls to go around to bring in Zeke, because if we're gonna use Jerome Ford, I only see him getting like maybe 4 or 5 touches a game. If even that. He might just be in for like.
It's the fact that you're thinking Jerome Ford would beat out Ezekiel Elliott.
No, it's not that. No, he wouldn't. He would. If they're both on the team, he would not beat. Zeke will beat him out easily.
Okay.
But we're not getting Zeke. I just don't see it happening unless you take a pay cut.
Hey, y'all look at me.
Okay. He's the inside man.
Man, look,
He the inside. He must know something.
We would talk, bro.
I think he related to Andrew Berry low key, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Light skinned dudes, you gotta be careful. Like he's a little darker, but give me light skinned vibes.
Anyway, moving forward, let's go to the receivers. How you feel about the wide receivers this year?
I'm gonna say this.
Oh, you about to say something crazy?
We will have a top 7 total yards receiving group core. I believe that.
Okay.
I believe Amari's gonna get you. I think he's gonna get you 1,200 this year.
Yeah, he's gonna go over 1,000 for sure.
I don't know if it's gonna be Elijah or DPJ, but one of them is gonna scratch almost 1,000.
It'll be DPJ because he's a long ball,
right.
So he's automatically gonna get you.
I think DPJ gonna get you 800 yards this year. He's really improved every year.
Oh yeah.
He's a dog.
Yeah,
he's a dog.
And I think, bro, let's just go ahead and get this out the way. All right. When you have a certain type of quarterback, your growth is stunted and diminished very early in
Shout
your
out to Baker
career.
Mayfield, man.
Hey man, he said it. I didn't say it.
And all them other quarterbacks. Shout out to Jacoby though.
Jacoby did his thing.
Yeah, I like Jacoby.
Jacoby held it
Shout out
down.
to Jacoby, man. Hope you do good in Washington, man.
He held it down.
Hope you do good in Washington.
The only game that I was like, I could put on him, and I really can't put on Jacoby, was when we played the Chargers, because he threw a late game pick. But even before that, Stefanski threw the game when he called a terrible play on 4th and 2. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
true.
But no, Jacoby did his thing. But going back to what I was saying about DPJ, like when you have a quarterback who really can only count to 3 and hit you, you get what you got. But now you have to get used to a quarterback that can scramble, that can create. Because that's what you saw last year when Deshaun was in there. It's like they ran their routes and they stopped at that 15-yard mark because that's what they used to. Like, all right, hit me.
Right.
He like, no, you got to create. You got to.
Right. I'm going to get it there.
So,
you just get to the spot.
Yeah, get to that spot. And I think DPJ is finally going to get a feel for that, man. You finally got a whole off season with your starting quarterback. So
he's a very. I'm glad that we got him. Did we give him a contract? Did we extend that?
No, he's still in his rookie joint. We work on that.
Yeah, for sure.
He gonna ball out, so he gonna get his money. Now Elijah, we finally got speed. No, I take that back. We have speed and hands, because we had speed.
For sure.
We had Anthony Schwartz, but you ain't got no hands. You ain't got hands.
We're not talking. Hey, Flash. Flash your ass out the city, man. You're done. I ain't gonna say you suck, but you trash, my guy. You're trash. He couldn't do nothing. I went to the training camp practices. Dude was dropping everything.
You know what happens, bro? But
wish you the best though.
But you know what, Mike? You know what that come down to? Management. Because when they looked at him coming out of Auburn, they said he has the speed, but he does not have the hands.
He does have nothing else.
And I said, why are we drafting a receiver that doesn't have hands?
Yeah.
But under the Berry regime, we got things together. So, Elijah Woods, appreciate you coming over, because I know you ain't want to deal with Mike Sala over there no more.
Yeah. Hey,
Robert Sala.
I low-key wanted him when we was doing we was picking our coach. I actually like what he did. Yeah, I actually like what he did in San Francisco.
He's where he needs to be.
He is. He's turned that around real quick. Yeah. Real quick.
That's gonna be a nice division.
Listen, I can't wait to see the Jets this year, man. Yeah. Randomly, but I can't wait to see them, man. Defenses, yeah.
We'll see.
Tight ends. Make this quick. Make this quick.
Hey, Njoku. Remember when we drafted Njoku? You called it, and I said I apologize, bruh, because I wanted an old boy from Alabama that year.
Oh,
yeah.
Was that Howard? No, that's not
O.J. Howard.
Was it O.J. Howard?
O.J. Howard.
But he went earlier.
Right. But progressively, Njoku has gotten better.
He has gotten better
every single season.
Yes.
And last year, bro, you did your thing. So if you do that consistently, no worries. You won't hear nothing from me.
Best thing you started doing was actually blocking. You actually blocked last year. I was proud of the man.
Yeah.
Now you gotta stay healthy. And stop trying to do all them cool catches. Just you know what I'm saying? Catch.
I mean, he is kind of like 6'6" though. Yeah, he can just.
Yeah, right. I mean, like the one he did at the end of the game, and he,
freaky,
you know.
Now Harrison Bryant.
Hey.
Figure that out.
Hey, listen.
Figure that out, Harrison.
Man. I was wrong, y'all. I had faith in that man.
Why?
I didn't see him fumble. I didn't see him fumble like 3 times in 3 games. Yeah. He came out of college. Best tight end in college. Well, so the
Tim
reward
Tebow was the best quarterback coming out of college.
Hey, the award was the best tight end coming out of college. You know what I'm saying? He got to our team. He got some athleticism in him. But I just don't. Atkins?
Yeah.
Atkins?
Yep. Play with Deshaun back in Houston.
Yeah, it's
reunion time.
It's gonna be beautiful. What is he? 6?
He's tall. He's about 6'6".
Yeah, they say he used to play basketball too.
Yeah, he was a power forward center.
Oh yeah, it's gonna.
So, he's gonna do that box out. Yeah,
it's gonna get spooky out there,
yes,
man.
Sir.
It's gonna get spooky.
Yes, sir.
I will say this. I think the line is gonna regress a little bit this year, just because of the type of quarterback Deshaun Watson is.
Okay.
It's not because he can't be in the pocket. He can't. You know what I'm saying? But
okay.
I think statistical wise, they're gonna be graded a little bit lower than before.
How you spell that?
Statistical. Figure it out, man. This ain't the time for that. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what
like when he break the pocket and you know what I'm saying, like.
But Deshaun is smart enough to know when to not break.
And
he's not, the stereotypical black quarterback. Oh, I'm just gonna run. Like
True.
Deshaun plays in the pocket.
He wants to throw.
But it's a matter of his receivers getting to where they need to be.
Exactly.
So it's all 3 parts of the offense playing together.
Now, in my opinion, I think we have a top 5 line in the NFL.
Absolutely.
So when I say regressing, I mean it's still gonna be top 10, but the fact that he can scramble, but like you say, Deshaun is pass first. It's not like he just hike the ball and want to dip out. This ain't Madden. So you might be right. You might be right. We'll see. Yeah. See, I got faith in Deshaun. Hey, I'm gonna buy a jersey too, man.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, like.
Last part, special teams.
K. York, man. Listen here, K. York. Listen, punter. I feel like you get a punter from anywhere. I don't care about punters. That's whatever with that. K. York. Figure it out, man. You can't. You teased us. Game 1, you fooled us. You made that game winner. We about to build a statue for you immediately after the game. Immediately.
I'm not gonna speak ill like this man is. Okay, kicking is a very difficult part, an essential part to the game.
We know that. We all know that.
We gotta get smart. Let me get my point off.
Right? Oh, my fault, dude. All right,
look.
Don't pull out the 9.
The 4-5.
The 4-5.
Hey, look.
Okay.
He did what no kicker since Phil Dawson was able to do in 1 week of him playing.
That's facts.
But with all that pressure, with all of that in your head for the rest of the season, bro, I know you got to figure it out, and you will. Because when you look at Phil Dawson's rookie stats compared to his, they're neck and neck.
Really?
Yes.
His rookie season?
His rookie season.
Okay. I'm going to go look at that.
K, I got faith in you. But now, 2 years from now, you still going left of the crossbar? We gonna talk.
We gonna jump you. We gonna jump you, man. Ain't no way.
We might jump you. We might be on Rosa Boulevard looking for you.
Okay. So let's get to these. You wanna get to these?
We gonna go to the weeks.
We gonna go to the weeks, man.
I've been waiting for this.
This is where it's gonna tell us everything we need to see.
Man.
All right, the Browns schedule. Okay, we might need to write this down so I can see what we actually predicting.
You want these glasses?
You want to, huh?
You want these glasses?
Man, no, I don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? we Gucci over here. So we got Philly. I'm just gonna say how many wins you got us getting this year, and I'm gonna say how many I got. So we start the season off with Cincinnati.
How you feel?
We get a dub. I ain't scared of Cincinnati. I ain't scared of the Bengals. What else is there to say? I stand on that.
I hope you zoom in on this part. I just want them to see like they look in my eye.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right. Anyway, look. Without being long-winded, this is the most important game probably in the first 10 weeks of the season. If they beat Cincinnati, it's smooth sailing. But you gotta understand, you talking about a team that was in the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago. A season ago, whatever, right? They're nothing to be, mocked, scoffed at. Like Joe Shiesty gonna come in, Jamar gonna come in. Like, bro, arguably they got the best receiving core in the league right now with Jamar and Higgins and Boyd.
Yeah,
bro, they're tough. That's a tough matchup.
It's a tough matchup.
But being at home and the way that the Browns played their last home opener with the Jets and losing the last 2 minutes, we gotta get this one. So it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be close. But I think the Browns gonna pull it out.
Okay. I love the matchup. I love our 3 corners versus their 3 wide receivers. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm here for it. But I feel like
Joe has only beat us one time, so
he's only beat us one time. I feel like it's gonna be a close game though, for sure.
Yeah.
But I got the Browns winning. So now we go to Pittsburgh.
The
man.
way you said it, you was like they was gonna smoke them.
No. We're gonna put respect on their name.
Yeah,
but they gonna lose. The Bengals gonna lose. But we're gonna put respect on their name.
Cool.
Pittsburgh.
Dub.
Ain't even nothing to talk about. Dub.
Where's Ken?
Dub. Hey, shout out to Ken. Yeah. Nah, shout. Nah, forget you. Kick rocks, man. Go Browns.
And that's not to disrespect Pittsburgh.
Right. You disrespect Ken, actually.
Yeah, it's disrespect Ken.
Yeah.
But like out of the 4 teams in the division, Pittsburgh's in the rebuilding phase. Like y'all lost y'all starting quarterback for the last 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
Defense gotta rebuild too. You know what I'm saying? You got TJ Watt, but you got some pieces that you gotta fill in.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh, they got some time, so I'm not worried about them.
Okay.
I ain't worried about it. If we beat Cincinnati, we gonna beat Pittsburgh.
Exactly.
That's just what it is.
But hopefully you don't turn into the same old Browns. Because, we'll beat somebody.
Not the same.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm hopeful.
For sure.
I'm hopeful, but,
we beat who we supposed to.
That's all. We should.
No, we beat who we're not supposed to.
Right.
We lose the obvious.
We lose, right.
Come on now.
So, they might play Tri-C. Hey. Smoke Tri-C by 100.
Shout to the Triceratops.
Hey.
I
didn't know there was a Triceratops. Man, that's crazy. Tennessee, week 3, man.
Now, that's the game. If they beat Cincy and they beat Pittsburgh,
they gonna lose.
I don't want the Browns to come out and say, you know what, it's Tennessee. We gonna smoke a stove. We gonna relax. We had rumored Saturday night, like, no, I need y'all to be on your P's and Q's.
Okay.
Because Derrick Henry will go out there and run for 200 all-purpose yards, and we'll lose 31-27.
Yep.
So,
what you calling it?
I'm going to say a dub.
Okay. We go with
but that's a 50-50, though.
That's a 50-50.
That's a 50-50 ball.
I don't got much to say about Tennessee. We stopped the run. We should win. Simple. That's how I feel. So, that's a big if, though.
Big if, man.
But
if
Derrick Henry can beat the Browns by himself,
he's done it.
He has. But this ain't the same Browns. That's what we hoping for.
The same Derrick Henry.
It's the same Henry. he's the juggernaut. We know he's the juggernaut. But quick dub. I ain't worried about him too much. I think we went by 10. That's just my opinion. Okay. With Tennessee. Baltimore Ravens. In Baltimore.
No, that was home.
That's home?
That's
okay.
Okay. I'm going to say that's a loss.
Is it a lot or a little?
A little. We've played Baltimore tight for the most part, except for that first matchup we had COVID year when Marlon Humphrey dropped OB on his neck. That was ugly, but besides that we played them pretty tight. So I'm gonna say L at home, but I think it's gonna be close.
Okay. So this is my thing. this is my thing. I feel like, and this is gonna sound bold when I say this.
Yeah, you gonna say something crazy.
I think we beat Baltimore by 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
I think somehow, some way, we lock up the receivers, and we contain Lamar. Gonna be Lamar. You can't contain him, but I feel like we're gonna win by 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
I'm gonna just go on a limb and say that. I'm gonna stand on that.
Stand on that.
2 touchdowns. We can come back to the archives later in the year.
Yeah.
And make that happen.
Now this I don't like because the season is so long. We have an early bye week,
It's
bro.
nasty.
That is
nasty.
not good.
Mm-hmm.
So if they lose, great time for them to reset, get back together.
Right.
But a week 5 bye week, that's ugly.
Yeah, it's early too.
That's ugly.
Our first 3 games is at home, so I mean our first 4,
3 out of 4.
3 out of 4, so that's cool.
Clean up.
San Francisco, I must go first. I believe, depending who's starting for them,
It doesn't matter.
I think we lose.
Yeah, that's a loss.
I think we lose.
That's one of those teams, Mike, what I was telling you earlier, they have the continuity. Like, they've already played together. Like, you know what you're getting with San Francisco.
True.
We have a lot of great promise on paper right now, and I think that it's going to translate into some wins. But San Francisco is just, you know what you're getting. They going to come, they going to smack you in the mouth.
They're going to do that.
Offensively and defensively, bro.
Okay.
And, look, early on at week 6,
Mm-hmm.
you know McCaffrey going to be healthy. Debo going to be healthy. Frank Warner's going to be healthy. All them guys going to be back. Bosa. So that's a tough one. Even though it's at home, that is a tough one.
That's a tough one.
So,
and I feel like that's going to be the first game where people will be like, oh my God.
yeah.
I think Deshaun going to struggle. I think he's going to struggle in that game. I'm going to be real with you. I think he's going to struggle. And oh my God, man.
Yeah.
Deshaun, we should have got Aaron Rodgers or something. Yeah. But I got us losing that one.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's either going. I just feel like we're gonna lose. I can't even give you a prediction for that. We're gonna lose though.
Those one of them games where it's either going to be close or it's going to be
It's gonna get real. Yeah,
It go left real quick. You going to know by the end of the first quarter what it's going to be.
For sure.
We either going to go to scorchers early
Or we gonna right.
or we going to watch the whole
We're
game.
gonna watch the whole game. So through the first 5 games, you 3-2 and I'm 4-1.
I think those are both realistic.
Yeah, somewhere
Very
around there.
realistic.
Yeah, definitely.
I like this little
Okay.
run right here.
All right. So Indianapolis. Is there much to talk about? We didn't get a dub up there.
Jonathan Taylor can go for a lot, but they still got to figure a lot out.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Seattle.
Dub.
I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about them myself. I ain't worried about them. Arizona.
We owe them something bad.
Arizona.
Man, look, Kyler Murray, we owe you, bro. The last time they came here, they embarrassed us.
They did.
They embarrassed us, and something about Arizona this year. I don't have faith in them. So
who's their coach? Some random. Cause it ain't Pretty Boy no more.
yeah, it's not Kingsbury.
Yeah. Young Cliffy.
Yeah, you caught me with that one.
Yeah,
I will get back to the people.
Gannon? Is it Gannon?
I'm gonna get back to the people.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right. So,
but that's a dub.
I'm gonna say this. So I know Kyler Murray's brother. It's my guy. Shout out to you, KJ.
Who asked him that?
I'm just putting it out there, man.
Who asked you this?
Send me my jersey, bruh. Just send me my jersey.
Hey man, that's a wild flex.
Hey, that's my guy. I just oh my God. You work with the Browns, so like it's.
Can you tell me who's gonna win the game though?
You talking crazy right now. We can get to the street fighting right now. Got eliminated in this cup. That's crazy. That's crazy. But anyway, I got us being Arizona, and I don't think it's gonna be close. Honestly, I think it's gonna get bad.
We owe them something crazy.
Yeah. For sure. So let me see. Let me see where we counted up at. Arizona. So that's 8 games. I got it 6-2 right now. You guys 5-3. 5-3. All right.
I'm being realistic.
Baltimore. At Baltimore.
We owe them from last year when the ref screwed us over with that.
Oh,
first of all, the OPI.
That was crazy.
Okay, I seen how many receivers I seen clear way more than what Amari did.
Right.
That would have been a walk-in touchdown.
Walk-in, yep.
Then y'all screwed us again talking about the line wasn't set up properly. Y'all got it, bro. We should have walked out of there with a dub last year. So respectfully,
you got a dub. I got us losing. I definitely got us losing that one. Hey,
So
we gonna split with Baltimore.
We're gonna split with Baltimore.
Either way, we gonna split with them somehow, some way.
Okay, I like that.
So, all right, Pittsburgh. Man, we just gonna dub.
Hey, how Jameis do it? He said.
Exactly.
Y'all want to hear a dub?
We gonna revisit this when they lose to them. we gonna revisit this. You better.
Hey man, I'm standing on
You better
that.
stand on it, bro. I swear to God.
That.
Denver. At Denver. Hey, listen. I hope y'all find Russell Wilson. I hope y'all find him first of all. I hope he do some Sierra, get him together, man.
She took that man so.
To get him together, cause he looked like Byron Leftwich out there. It's bad.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's crazy.
But I ain't gonna lie, Denver's a really hard place to play.
It is.
It's extremely hard.
Can't breathe.
So, with that being said, I got the Browns winning. Fuck it. I stand on that.
I'm gonna say the Broncos in a close one.
Okay.
24-20.
Something like that.
Something really close.
Something like that.
23-20. It's gonna come down to the last minute. Russell Wilson gonna pull some little heroics.
And
I really feel like people wrote him off of one bad season with a coach that was
booty.
random as hell.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be cool this year.
Okay.
I don't like Sean Payton, but I respect Sean Payton.
Oh, they do got shot, don't
So-
they? You know what?
No, nigga, stand on that. Stand on that.
No, I'm gonna stand on it, bro.
Alright.
You know, we put 10 on the game too.
I'm not a betting man.
Huh? You just looking at your parlays? That's crazy. Hey, Jimmy, you know, never mind. That's an insight. We ain't gonna talk about that. All right.
We looking at man.
The Rams.
You got them
Pause.
winning in LA. That was really wild, bro. You did
Yeah,
the whole
but
sound
that-
effect. You touched me with the head. Hey, he's wild. Hey, yo.
Hey. They do got Aaron Donald though.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's an L, bro. That's an L. That's an L.
I'm
425 game on Fox. LA not losing that. They not losing that.
Ooh. Matt Stafford probably gonna be injured by then.
Hey, I give you Cooper Cup.
I wish health and peace to everybody. Just for the Browns game, I need you to be a little, yeah, you know, tweak something real quick. I'm gonna stay with the dub. I'm gonna stay with it. All right. So, Jacksonville. We losing Jacksonville?
I don't think people. Trevor Lawrence
It's a dog.
is really that guy. He is him.
Okay. Yeah.
Travis Etienne
Mm-hmm.
is really that guy.
Yeah. He's a really good back.
All right, their receiver core
Mm-hmm.
is like that,
Mm-hmm.
and they got rid of Urban Meyer.
That's the main thing.
That's all they needed. Jacksonville is a great young squad, bro.
Hey, Urban, go back to Old State, man.
No,
Go back to Old State, man.
No, go have some tea time with Tim Tebow. Hey, go have some tea time.
I don't know is it Day? Is the Old State coach Day? Is his name Day?
Yeah, Coach.
Nobody like Day though.
They cool.
They cool with you?
They cool.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't watch
You
Old State
don't
like that.
watch NCAA. So
Yeah, I ain't that type of guy. You know what I'm
You
saying?
talking greasy.
But I do got Jacksonville winning too.
Okay.
Yeah, I got them winning.
So
Just
I'm
little-
not on the loan side.
Nah, I like Jacksonville. Chicago.
That should be a dub. This is how it was last year. You know, it's just certain teams that
You just
they've been trying to figure it out since 1985.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
When they had all them people.
It is what it is, man. Y'all
For
ain't
sure.
shuffling no time soon.
Okay.
Love Chicago. Probably my favorite city.
Mhm.
But the Bears?
All right. So I'm gonna say something wild. They play Houston the week after. I believe we're gonna blow them out.
What does Houston have to do with Chicago?
Well, that's the next week.
But what does Chicago have to do
Oh, I was just talking about the next game on the schedule.
So we gonna beat Chicago? You didn't say.
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna beat
All
Chicago.
Right. I just want to go record.
Nobody scared of Chicago.
Thank you.
Nobody scared of Justin Fields.
Now watch me lose just because you said that. He gonna run for like 180 yards.
That's some Browns type stuff. That's cool. All right, Houston blowout. All right, that ain't nothing to talk about. Yeah. Deshaun Watson gonna go to Houston and light them up. It's gonna get bad. I mean, I'm talking like third quarter. We got Joshua Dobbs in type bad.
We don't have Josh Dobbs no more.
We signed him back. You better.
We don't have Dobbs no more.
We have Dobbs.
We do have Dobbs.
Yeah, hey man. Listen, he been drinking that Amsterdam. It's catching up with him.
Hey
man. It's catching up with him. But we gonna let him slide. Is this our king? Okay.
I'm about to say we still had Jake Delhomme.
Whoa, that's a scary name. Whoa, not Jake.
All right,
man.
On to the next one.
New York Jets on Thursday night.
That's the Christmas game.
That's the Christmas game.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say we're gonna take an L. Yeah, we're gonna take an L.
I think, yeah.
But it's tentative, right? It's it's a toss up.
Stephen A. Smith, it's fluid. Everything's fluid.
Because look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Tru. Like it's A-Rod.
It's A-Rod.
But this season can also go ugly.
It can.
Very quickly.
This is why we doing it now.
So it depends. I mean, that at that point you fighting for playoff seeding and all that. We don't know, barring any injuries.
True.
It's 50-50. But right now, on paper, I'm saying the Jets gonna take a dub.
Okay. I got the same.
But
I got the same.
I don't have faith in them for some reason.
And then we got Cincinnati at the end the season.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Cincinnati. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk crazy.
Okay.
Last week of the season, again, fighting for playoff seeding. And knowing how our division is going to be this year, where nobody's under 500, maybe Pittsburgh, but the other three teams are really going to be fighting, that's going to be a tough one, bro.
Okay.
We ain't going to beat them in the river.
So,
shout out to my people in Cincy, too.
So, I might have wrote this wrong. I might have missed a win here or something.
Okay.
You got us going 9 and 8. Or, sorry, 9 and... What is it?
That's crazy.
Yeah, 9 and 8.
Nah, there's no way.
I got us going 11 and 6.
He's sliding me, y'all.
We'll go back and run it back later.
He's sliding me.
And listen, if I miss something, I'll just put it above the video so you'll see it.
But you know what? Knowing how the Browns are and knowing that you can't. How many times you see people win it in 1 year?
True. Nine
and 8, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bare minimum that y'all can do this year.
Okay. Now, do you believe we're making the playoffs?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But
so regardless,
at 9 and 8, it might be funky.
Yeah. AFC is wild. It's wild right now.
Yeah.
So we'll come back to that. We'll come revisit that. I mean, it's still a few months before the season starts, so we'll probably do another one. And probably on the next one, I'm thinking we should talk about the Cavs, man.
What's there to talk about?
We talk about the off season, man, before it starts, man.
Yeah, I'm cool.
You good? Yeah. Go Cavs?
My heart is in LA right now.
That's crazy. That is
big Austin Reeves fan.
I'm him for real. Yeah. So with that being said, we hope you enjoyed the preview of the season. We shall stand on that. Shouts to St. Pierre. Please go get you some merchandise. That will be somewhere in the video as well.
Sure.
Click the link. Follow my man on Instagram. All that good stuff as well. That'll be somewhere in the video. And hey, until next time, stand on it.